I keep my Twitter account for a few reasons, not the least of which is seeing stuff like this happen in real time. The right is imploding on Twitter. It is literally a snake eating its own tail. A bunch of them who were championing Elon Musk and even Vivek Ramaswamy just mere weeks ago are now basically calling for their heads. So as you may remember, Vivek Ramaswamy and Elon Musk are both in charge of this Department of Governmental Efficiency. The other day, they said stuff to the effect of supporting H-1B visas, which are often used to bring in like skilled labor from, say, India to work in, say, the tech industry. And a lot of people were like, no, immigrant bad, brown person bad. Vivek then responded on Twitter by criticizing the American culture that he said venerated mediocrity over excellence. He said that he hopes Trump's presidency can start an American culture that prioritizes hard work over laziness. Then Elon, in a response to a tweet about a shortage of skilled workers in Silicon Valley, said, the number of people who are super talented engineers and super motivated in the U.S. is far too low. Think of this like a pro sports team. If you want your team to win the championship, you need to recruit top talent wherever they may be. That enables the whole team to win. And a lot of people didn't like that. There were more level-headed and reasonable responses like this one, and posts like this looking at Census Bureau data. But also responses like, no matter how you slice it, both Musk and Ramaswamy are saying native-born Americans just aren't good enough. That's a lie and deeply inappropriate thing for any government official to say. But the takeaway from most was basically, turns out the waste that Doge wanted to cut from America was Americans. And then some bigger voices on the right started to push back, like Laura Loomer, Donald Trump's potential concubine/confidant, who was being very critical of Doge. And this other right-leaning creator, Ian Miles Cheong, who was like, it's wild to see MAGA turning against Elon and Vivek. And Elon saying Loomer is trolling for attention. Ignore. Loomer then continued to get into it with Elon Musk, and even with Ian Miles Cheong. She says, shut up, you fucking foreign plant. You live in Malaysia. You should be forced to register as a foreign agent. It's been a little bit of chaos. Chaos that led to Laura Loomer complaining that her blue check mark was removed. She had her verified status revoked on Twitter, followed by her complaining that her option to have people subscribe to her was revoked, and a message was sent to them claiming that she deactivated subscriptions. But she didn't do that. And she, of course, is calling out Elon Musk. And what happened then? It appears her account was at least temporarily suspended. But this isn't just happening to Laura Loomer. Multiple right-wing accounts that have been critical over the last couple of days have lost their verification status, with even libs of TikTok noticing and saying, so why is there suddenly losing blue checks and subscribers? The oligarchs don't like being questioned. And people posting some wild images, many of them generated by Twitter's AI. Like Jake Shields here, who says, Elon already took away my pay, so maybe he'll take my blue check mark next. Jake Shields posts ridiculously racist and anti-Semitic shit. And he's still verified on the app and freely able to post and promote himself. But this may be the thing that gets that revoked. But perhaps the wildest post of all in this is this tweet that I will read and censor a little bit, as well as the response. So basically, the right split into two factions, tech right and right. And the tech right is like, hey, we need H-1B visa people to do the jobs. And the right was like, no, you need to hire Americans. And the tech right is like, but you guys are R-slurs. And the right is like, well, you don't train us. And the tech right is like, you can't out-train being an R-slur. And while all this was going on, we learned some people really don't like Indians. To which Elon Musk responded, pretty much sums it up, this was eye-opening. Wow, it's almost as if allowing a bunch of horrible racist scumbags to not only have a voice on your platform, but appealing to them and trying to earn their vote, and then trying to go on as business as usual, backfired and bitch in the ass. And this will likely get worse before it gets better.